Hey guys, check this out. I just recently discovered that if I whistle at the quail, they whistle back. And there you guys are, you are back. And welcome to Ask Me Wednesday. My name is Ben, and in case you don't know that by now, if you guys are new here, I am Ben, the owner of this pheasantry here. Welcome to my little paradise of birds here, my little oasis, my heaven, my world away from worlds. Anyways, I'm gonna jump right into it, guys. I take people's questions and answer them on Wednesday. So I'm doing this little Ask Me Wednesday trip for a while, see how it goes. So far, so good. Anyways, without further ado, guys, today's question is, how do you determine the gender of golden pheasant chicks? Or rough pheasant chicks, rather. I'm gonna tell you honestly, I don't like to determine sex too young. You know, the eye color can throw you off. You know, because that is, you know, how you decide. You know, one of the ways of determining sex is the eye color, and we'll go into that, guys. But yeah, I really don't, you know, give a guarantee on sex when they're too young. I usually wait about now until they're about 3 months old, and then I can visually 100% tell male from female. You know, so if you guys are having trouble sexing your golden pheasants or whatever, you know, just wait a little while. It won't be long. Then, you know, you'll have more than one sign to let you know male or female. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, yeah, you can tell sex of chicks when they're real young. I'm just not very good at it. So, you know, I wait till now. Anyways, I'm gonna show you a couple ways that I can tell the gender. So let's just jump right into it. And oh yeah, by the way, you know, in case you're like totally new to this, you know, the males will develop a yellow, pale yellow color in their eyes, you know, and the females will be brown or stay brown. But you'll notice with a lot of the chicks when they're young that some of them are not even brown, some of them not even pale, you know, they all kind of look the same. And the more you get into it and the more you look at them, the more they start to, you know, it just throws you off. So I'm gonna give an example of an adult male's eyes and their color. That one right there. And then a female, their eyes will be brown. All right, guys, so I'm gonna catch up a few birds and I'll show you by example here. Okay, guys, so I'm sorry I do not have newly hatched chicks to show you guys how I determine the gender on these golden pheasants. Even if I did have newly hatched chicks, I would not give my 100% guarantee on their gender. I just wait a while. And here I have some goldens here that are a few months old. Now this is when I can 100% guarantee what they are. Now I want you guys to look closely here. This is a male. Do you see how his eyes are kind of pale in comparison to hers? Okay, and you can also see on this male at 3 months old, he has some red feathering coming in. See on top of his head there too, I don't know, can you guys see that? But there's like a red tint that's coming in to him. This usually happens right around 3 months old. 100% male here, no question about it. Now, as for the female, do you see her eye color? Or dark brown? And she has that, this look right here, she will carry throughout her adult life. Unless she gets, you know, some male hormones, which would change her color, but that's a whole different story. But anyways, this is her color that she will keep throughout her adult life. Now look at the comparison in the eyes. you guys see that? But yeah, look at his chest too. You'll see some red feathering. You see some red tint underneath his neck there. On his neck. But yeah, guys, side by side, you can completely tell. Now this is 100% guarantee, male and female. Another thing too, guys, I want to show you is look underneath her eye. Now, there's usually like a teardrop or a patch of bare skin that is only on the males. Now, the females will get them too sometimes, but they're like very hidden, very small, can barely tell. But now look at his, and you see that right there? See that like teardrop, as they would call it? The bare patch of skin there. Get really close, there you go. Yeah. So yeah, 100% male and female. The difference is, now some people are very good and they can tell by really young chicks by the eye color. I tried and I have been wrong before, and I do not like that uncertainty. So I just wait until they're about this age and then I could tell 100% sure. Male, female. So yeah, guys, on those Goldens, you know, they can really throw you off at a very young age. You go by eye color, you think you have it figured out, and I've tried before and I've been wrong before. You know, I get it right a lot, but when they're really young, it can just, I don't like that, you know, uncertainty. You know, I wait till now so I can determine for sure, you know, what's the rush, no hurry, you know. But the Goldens throwing you off. Now my yellows, they'll really throw you off because their eyes will, you know, be pale. They can all have pale, like blue eyes, and then they'll just stay that way for like the longest time. And I'm gonna catch up a couple right now and see if I can show you by example. And while we're at it, I'll show you some ways that I determine male from female as of right now with my yellows. All right, guys, so here's one of my yellow golden males at a few months old. Okay, he doesn't have so much the blue eyes right now. I mean, they're kind of bluish, but he is an obvious male. If you can see that teardrop that I was talking about earlier, guys, right below his eye, that bare patch of skin, 100% definite male. And let's say, it's okay, buddy, it's okay, it's okay, buddy, it's okay. Now let's say we did not go by eye color or the teardrop. Here's another thing to look for, at this age, of course. He has that yellow tinge coming around on his back here. The females will not get that. See some light color feathering on his head, you know. And then look at his tail feathers that are coming in. Very webbed, not barred. Definite male tail right there. Now, especially if you look at these central tail feathers, they'll be very pale in comparison to the females. Can you guys see that there? There. So, yeah, definite male. You know, guys, it's just best to wait sometimes, you know? I mean, like, what's the rush, really, you know? Unless you're selling chicks as pairs or something like that. You know, I don't like to do that, because if you're wrong, then, you know, you're going to upset a lot of people. But, yeah, just wait a while sometimes, you know? Let me go grab up a female. All right, guys, so here I have a yellow golden female. Now her eyes are starting to darken up a little bit, you guys can tell. They still have some paleness to them around the edges and stuff, but here's an example of what I was saying, guys. You can see below her eyes, she does have that teardrop. It's smaller than the male's was, but some females will still have that. And it will throw you off, you know? So you can't always go by that. Anyways, and she has the little mullet style hair there, and that will throw you off. People will look at that and think male, but this is 100% female. Now, let me show you guys what I'm looking at here. Come on, mamas. Look at her backside. She is not developing them yellow feathers, the pale feathering. She's not getting that. That tells me that she is a female. And the barring on her tail, guys. What you want out of a good yellow golden hen is a barred tail. You see that, guys? 100% female. So there it is there. There's my yellow Goldens, guys. So guys, I hope that helps you out. I don't like to determine sex at too young of an age. You know, you could be wrong. I like to wait until I'm 100%. I don't like the uncertainties, like I was saying. So if you must try, go by the eye color. You know, light iris is male, dark female. You know, and then the teardrop method, of course. But see, even that can throw you off, because females can have that too. So my take on it and my answer is just wait a while. Wait till about now, 2.5, 3 months. 2.5 is kind of pushing it maybe, but 3 months you can tell for sure. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, just wait a little while, you know. Wait till they're a few months old. You can tell for sure, 100%. And I showed you guys by example, at least on the Goldens and the yellows. Now, if you guys have mutations other than the yellows, you'll have to reach out to someone else, of course, because I have no experience with those. You know, I'm just into my yellows as far as mutation goes. But, you know, I know the eye color, you know, you can associate that with all the mutations. But anyways, that's my take on it, guys. I hope it helped you. So if you don't mind, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time. Okay? At least we got to look at some birds today, right?